Hi guys, welcome to a new video. In today's video I actually wanted to start out by showing you a big change that we made to the garden. I'm going to turn the camera in a second and then you will see. But yeah, our dog was starting to become a real problem with the garden. He doesn't eat anything or dig anything, he just runs through it like really badly, and he was basically killing all the plants. He killed one of my pumpkin plants, so we decided to put a fence around the garden. Now I'll show you. We used the fencing material that we already used for the trellis back there, and basically we now have a fence that goes all the way around the garden. I will walk over there to make it more clear. Here's a fence, goes all the way back there. And then we did not have enough of this fencing material, so my dad made some makeshift situations. In theory, if he would want to, he could jump over this, but I don't think he will do it. Like, if we just get mad at him a few times when he tries and tell him he can't do it, he's not gonna go in here anymore. So yeah, I'm still have to remove the orange situation. But yeah, while my dad was setting this up, apparently he ran through the zucchini here. He stomped on quite a few of my corns. So yeah, it's a little bit of a change, but it was very necessary. I really did not want to put my peppers out here while he could run through, because you can see over there I had a butternut plant and he just came through multiple times and stomped it flat. But so yeah, that is the big change that we made. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on how it's looking right now. We have a little gate over here and the hose just goes under there so that the water can still go around. So yeah, that's it. Up onto the next project. Hi guys, it's now a few hours later. We've had amazing weather all day, and then like an hour ago, suddenly it started pouring down. And now it is looking all right again. It's not blue skies, but it's warm again, and I don't think there's a lot of rain coming anymore. So I decided I'm going to plant in the garden, because all of my soil and all of my plants got water right now. They are happy. So I think it's the right time to do some more planting. Now I haven't decided what I'm going to plant yet. I went to the garden center yesterday. And bought some cabbages. And then this morning we went to the farmer's market that's nearby us, and I got some cucumbers. And then I also have my peppers up on my balcony that have been out for a few days now, so I could technically put those out as well. And then I have my tomatoes, but my greenhouse, my hoop house there, it's not ready yet for the indoor tomatoes, but I could put the outdoor tomatoes out. So there are lots of choices, and I now have to decide what I'm going to plant, and I don't really know. It's a bit difficult. This week we are going to be around 20 degrees every day. But the next few days we are expecting rain every single day, so maybe I shouldn't put my peppers out yet. But then again, they're getting really big. So in my head I'm going to decide what to do, because my peppers are actually getting too big for their pots, so maybe I should just get those out. Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and start to decide what to do right now. So I will check back in once I have made my decision and I'm getting ready to plant. I thought it was not going to rain anymore, but I think you can hear it's raining pretty hard right now. But I'm just gonna keep going. I want these plants in the ground. They're getting rain for another week. So yeah, I don't think there's much of a choice here. I'm just gonna wait it out till it gets a little less, and then we're gonna continue. Oh yeah, I did decide to go ahead and plant my peppers today, and then maybe if I have some time left before it gets dark, I will put my tomatoes in the ground as well. My outdoor tomatoes, not my high tunnel tomatoes, but the ones that are specifically bred for disease resistancy and also water resistancy. So normally those tomatoes should be able to go outside. So I'm gonna try to put them out today as well. Now this is the progress of today. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 pepper plants in the ground. Now if you're not a gardener, you're maybe looking to get into gardening, you have to take into consideration that it takes quite a bit of time to get a garden like this in the ground. Just a little bit for reference, these 14 plants took me about, I want to say, 40 minutes to get those in the ground. I've been out here for a little bit under an hour. Well, it's been a little under an hour since I came out, and then I first brought all of my plants back here. But I do, yeah, you have to take that into consideration, of course, that a garden like this, it doesn't get planted in one day. You do really have to put a lot of effort and time into it. But I actually really enjoy it. That's also, I'm not a super fast planter. Maybe you could get this in the ground in a half an hour if you wanted, but I try to enjoy the process a little bit. And then I walk through my garden and I see my strawberries getting started. I have a plant over here that has like a bunch of flowers. Look at that. Look at that. Now these strawberries usually don't get huge, but they are quite sweet in flavor. So yeah, soon we'll have strawberries. But so yeah, that's what I did today. It's now 8 p.m. on a Sunday night, so I am going to call it quits for the day. I'm gonna go head in, have some dinner, and maybe with a bit of luck tomorrow morning we'll have some dry weather, because the rain is getting worse and I'm hearing thunder and seeing lightning. So I am heading in for the day. See you next time I'm in the garden, guys. I made a few changes to my green stalks. The first one is that I planted some little gem lettuce in this bucket as well as in this bucket. This was spinach, but the slugs were eating away at it, so I put a bunch of the slug repellents in there. And then over here I had some bok choy of my own. As you can see, these two are, well, not great but not terrible. But I had 4 more, 2 there and 2 there. They died off completely. So in this one I put some broccolini. I've never grown any type of broccoli, so interested to see what that does. And then over here I have a red cabbage that I put in. My red cabbages last year, I did not harvest one because they got fully eaten by the slugs. So we'll see how the one does in here. Now I bought those plants at the nursery, so I have a few more here. I have 5 more cabbage plants, 4 more broccolini, and then I have 6 bok choy that I bought. As well as in the back I have some fennec and something else that I already forgot what it is. So anyway, I will show you when we're there and when I'm planting it. But so yeah, the chard is looking amazing. We've had some really nice temperatures, so my marigolds are also blooming. My lettuce is growing away. We're gonna have to start eating our lettuces soon enough. The green beans so far have not been eaten yet. We'll see how long that lasts. So yeah, I'm just gonna add some more slug repellent in my cabbages and my broccolini. And then we're heading to the back again to continue planting there. Alright, it's 10 a.m. I have to leave a little before lunchtime. So let's see what we can get in the ground during that time. Alright, let's go. only a small half hour later right now, a good 20 minutes, and I have finished planting all of the peppers. Now I have to say the ones I planted yesterday are looking really nice, so I'm happy with that. And then I saw that the ones that were left on the tray overnight already have some slug damage. I don't know if you can see that. And here, so the slugs already got to them, which is an indicator for me that I have to absolutely throw down some slug repellent, specifically on this edge where there is the grass. Over there, where the fencing is, my dad kind of straightened the edge, so the slugs, yeah, they might be in the wood chips, but they won't be, they can't very easily get up there. But it's mainly this edge where there is grass that I have to put slug repellent, and then I also have to put some fertilizer around these guys, and then they should be good to go for the season. So I'm happy to have that accomplished, because they were getting really too big for their pots. I saw some of the plants were really starting to get a little bit root bound as well. So I'm happy to have those out. And then some other plants that I think will be starting to get root bound are these tomatoes. So I'm gonna go and do those next. And then, as I said, I have some fennec here, there, some more plants, and then some kohlrabi as well. That's the one I forgot. Just gonna check there's no slugs on the bottom. Nope. This one either. No. All right, then they're safe to put over there. And then I have those cucumbers and one more zucchini over there that I think I want to get in the ground as well still now. And then I will see how much time I have left, and I'll spend that time planting up these kohlrabis and cabbages and things. And I think I'm going to be planting those back there, because I actually was planning on putting my red beets there. Last year I put red beets in this little part, and then I had green beans, but since both my red beets and my green beans are in the green stalk, I don't have those to put out this year. So I will have some space for my cabbages there, and then this space I want to keep free for more zucchinis that I will be succession planting throughout the season, because those, they will technically produce all season, but you will see after a few weeks of crazy production that you really have to be out here every single day. In the middle of the summer you have to be out here every single day, because they will have new zucchini for you every single day. But then after a few weeks of doing that, they kind of start to die out. They slow down a lot in production. So that's why I have this, so I can do a succession planting and we can have a bunch of zucchini all summer long. All right, I am gonna do those tomatoes first, because I feel like they need it the most. I already set my tomato spirals ready over there. So yeah, let's go. Let's get this done. The tomatoes are in the ground, and as you can see, they are quite a bit shorter than they were in the pots, and that's because I went ahead and I tried the horizontal way of planting these guys. So I saw this in a multitude of videos. What you do, you dig a hole that kind of goes diagonally a little bit, and then you lay your tomato, the first part you lay flat in that hole, and then the tomato, as we all know, makes roots along their stem. But what I did the last years was just dig a very deep hole and then hope that they would make more roots. But yeah, this is actually a better way, because this way, when I fertilize with liquid fertilizer, I can directly fertilize this whole part of the stem, basically, which will be roots, and I know that the roots will be there. I put some straw so that I know in which direction I laid the root ball, because for example over there I laid it to the right, the one next to it I laid it to the left, over there the one next to it I laid it to the right. So yeah, this is the first time I'm trying it. Hopefully I will have some good results, but I'm not too worried about it. And then once the plants start growing, I will go ahead and make sure to take these bottom leaves off, because you do not want the bottom leaves of your tomato to touch the ground. That's the way that, you know, pests and diseases can get onto your tomato plant. So you really want to try to keep the bottom of your plant free for airflow in between. That's also why I spaced them quite far apart. If you compare it to my peppers, they are quite close, and then my tomatoes, they're very far. Yeah, it's just a way that supposedly works. Now, I thought about some companion planting, but the plants that I have over there, the cabbages and stuff, apparently are not good companion plants for tomatoes. So I will be leaving the rhubarb in between and then planting those there. But yeah, I will maybe, I don't know, put some basil or something in between. I read that basil, lettuces, carrots, and a few more things are good companion plants for tomatoes. So I will probably go with basil. We have quite a few basil plants. So I will probably put that in between to have a good companion plant. So yeah, there we go. Tomatoes are in, check. Peppers are in, check. I'm now going to put my zucchini in real quickly, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the cabbages. I'm gonna do the cucumbers first and then the cabbages. Yeah, and then I will see what time it is. I actually don't know. Oh, it's 11 o'clock right now. Yeah, so let's get going. I'm calling it for the day. I think I did enough, and if I start a new project now, I won't be able to finish it. So I decided just to go ahead, fertilize all the plants in the garden, so also the pumpkins and the plants that were already there. I went around with my slug repellent again, and that's going to be it for the day. So we got our peppers in, our tomatoes in, our cucumbers, and our last little zucchini. So that's it for today. With that, I think the video has been long enough here, so I am going to finish it off here, and then the rest of the planting will be for a next video. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. Bye guys.